let's look at some basic information about Arctic Alaska. So, the wildlife there includes the Arctic fox, the Arctic hare, and the Arctic tern. Some other animals will be the Dall sheep, owls, and wolverine. Some plants there are the black cottonwood, salmonberry, bunchberry, Alaska cedar, and the Nootka rose and heartleaf arnica. The temperature there will be about -21 degrees, -21.8 degrees Celsius in the winter, and 18 degrees Celsius in the summer. This is one of the brown bears from the Arctic, Alaska. This is the Arctic moose, and this is a salmonberry.
Okay, so we're going there because we want to help raise awareness for global warming around the world. So global warming, as you can see, has become a very serious global issue around the world, and ice caps are melting and many polar animals are dying because of this global issue. So how we're going to do this is that we're going to take a lot of pictures of how global warming has affected this environment, and then afterwards we will be presenting on our investigation to help raise awareness. And then when would be that we would travel there on December 20th, 2013 till January 2nd, 2015, which would be about a year, and we would investigate this whole process throughout the year. So this is a picture that we would most likely not want to happen around the world. So here are some tools and other stuff that we'll be bringing. And then they're usually camping stuff like compasses, GPS, and yeah. And then so the transportation that we'll be using is the snow jeep and 2 snow motorcycles. So what we like about snow jeeps is that they're different than regular cars. Their wheels are, as you can see, are much bigger, and then they can travel on the snow and they won't get stuck. And then what we like about snow motors is that they have these skis on the front and back, which are similar to the skis that we use, which can make them very useful for traveling on snow.
Okay, so as you can see, traveling to the Arctic Alaska with all these animals can be really scary. So some difficulties that we predict are the wild animals and maybe them attacking us. And some ways to prevent that is making as least noise as possible. We don't try to interfere with animals too much. Well, obviously we'll try to stay away from the dangerous ones like polar bears. And also, we will bring guns with us. We'll try our best not to use it. Some other environmental difficulties will be natural disasters, like what if the ice caps start melting when we're there. And also, we're learning the basics of surviving natural disasters right now. Some environmental changes is because of changing the seasons. As you can see, we're going all year long, so we need to learn how to adapt from summer to winter. And some other will be we will be arriving to Arctic Alaska earlier in the year, and we'll be adapting to the seasons slowly and slowly. So why are we explaining the Arctic Alaska when there are so many other places in the world that are more dangerous? Well, as Avivi said, the Arctic Alaska is melting right now, and that's really dangerous. We care about the world. We're trying to raise awareness for global warming. And global warming is called global because it's a global issue. Also because it's getting worse and worse every year because all the pollution that's being caused. We want to raise awareness to that, and Alaska is a crucial place for global warming and the ice caps melting. And it mostly happened because of greenhouse effects and carbon dioxide in the air from the factories and cars.
So how are we going to do this? As I said before, we will be taking pictures of how the environment of Arctic Alaska is being affected by global warming. And then afterwards we will be doing a presentation on our results so that many people would know about global warming. And then here's a picture of a polar bear on an piece of ice that's already mostly melted. So we don't want this to happen. We want this to stop happening to polar bears, and then so that we can save more Arctic life. Here's a picture of factories that's causing global warming because it's releasing a lot of carbon dioxide, and we want that to stop happening.
Please help us. Help save the world.